And it says, everyone that shall be found, and it says, they shall every man turn to his own people, which means that, you know, everybody gonna turn with they own so-called race of people. You know what I mean? And flee everyone to his own land. So all these other nations that's here, a lot of these, like these Asian people, they got these donut shops set up, you know, and got these nail salons set up. Hey, they gonna get the fuck up out of here when this shit start hitting the fan real tough. You know, they gonna throw the deuces up, and they gonna close their donut shops down, close their nail salons down, and they gonna get the fuck up out of here. You know, and these Arabs, when these Arab nations that own these gas stations and these hotels, they gonna get the fuck up out of here too. You know what I mean? So all these nations, they gonna flee to their own land. And it says, everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. So all you other nations, you know, and you Jakes, you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, if any one of you motherfuckers try to hold hand in hand with the so-called white man in that day, hey, the Lord gonna kill you. He gonna make sure you don't get back up. You know, he gonna take that life force from you because you wanna continue having this man oppress you. You know, you basically worshiping him. You know, here it is, all the shit that he done in you. You still want this motherfucker to rule over you. You know, or have some type of equality. You know what I mean? So the Lord, because of that, because you want to hold hand in hand with these motherfuckers, the Lord gonna deal with you. You know? And he ain't playing no fucking games with these people, man. And it says, everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. So everyone, it don't matter who the fuck it is. If you want to join hand in hand with the so-called white man, hey, the Lord is gonna kill you. And it says, their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. You know, so they gonna come in your house. You know, they're gonna be in there looking for food. A gang of Edomites gonna come in your house, you know, looking for food, looking for any resources that you have to prolong their life. You know, and if they see your kids, hey, they gonna kill them. You know what I mean? They gonna use your kids. They gonna use your kids as survival food. You know, anything that they can see that prolong their life, they gonna use it. Even if it means cannibalism, even if it means other people, they gonna do it. You know. So a lot of these Jakes, these that don't repent, they gonna see their kids get killed right in front of their eyes. You know, and Esau is the wicked. You know, so a lot of y'all kids, a lot of these children, they gonna get raped, you know, or ravished right in front of their parents. You know what I mean? And Esau don't give a fuck. He gonna take the girls. He gonna have sex with the girls. He gonna have sex with the boys. You know, even a family pet, he don't give a fuck. Esau is the wicked for a reason. You know, this motherfucker is nasty. You know, and he don't give a fuck. And it says, their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. And it says, their houses shall be spoiled. Which means when a gang of Edomites, when a gang of white men come in there, they gonna take everything that they see that's valuable to them, you know, in that time. And it says, and their wives ravished. So the wives is gonna get raped, man. A lot of you women, especially you women that on Section 8, that kick the man out, you know, got 3 kids, living by yourself, collecting government checks. Hey, y'all gonna be the main targets for Esau, because Esau, he gonna run up in there. He know you women can't do shit. You women ain't gonna be able to put a scratch on this man. He gonna come in there, he gonna do what he gotta do. He gonna take what he need to take. He gonna kill your kids, and then he gonna rape you. You know? And then he gonna leave out, and the only thing you gonna have is no food and some dead kids. You know, and at that point you ain't gonna want to live no more. You gonna be ready to take your own self out. You know, so all you bitches that want to kick the man out, hey, the Lord gonna deal with you too. You know, it's a whole domino effect of all the bullshit that's going on. You know, this gonna cause this to happen, and because you did that, that's gonna cause this to happen, and because that is happening, this is gonna happen. It's a whole domino effect. You know, so all you women gonna get dealt with, and all these wicked ass niggas is gonna get dealt with, and all these coon ass niggas is gonna get dealt with that want to hold hands with the so-called white man. You know what I'm saying? And it says, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. So having money is not going to deliver you at that time. You know what I mean? The only thing people gonna care about at that time is water, food, medical supplies, you know, tools, clothes, you know what I mean, and any type of other shit that they can use to help them survive. They ain't gonna be worried about no fucking money, because what is money gonna get them? At that time, you ain't gonna be able to go to somebody and hand them some fucking gold talking about, I want your food from you. They gonna be like, man, they gonna be trying to keep their food for themselves. Think they got enough food to be trying to give your ass for a piece of silver that ain't gonna be worth shit in that time? Hell nah. That's all they gonna be worried about is food and water, clothing, tools, medical supplies, pills, you know, medical pills, you know, all that shit, man. That's the only thing they're gonna be worried about. They ain't gonna be worried about no fucking silver and gold. You know, it's gonna be worthless at that time. It ain't gonna do no good for nobody. You know what I mean? And it says, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, that shall not delight in it. And it says, their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces. So these weapons, motherfuckers gonna be out here with weapons. Shit that they, you know, you got a lot of people out here, they blacksmiths, they make their own shit. You know what I mean? You're gonna have people with crossbows out here. You're gonna have people out here with tomahawks, you know, arrows, guns, you know, spears, muskets, snipers, grenades, you know, all type of shit, man. Throwing knives, ninja stars. They're gonna use whatever they can to get you motherfuckers laid out, you know. So the young men's gonna get dashed to pieces. They don't give a fuck. They're gonna use whatever they can to take your ass out and take whatever you got. And it says, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb, you know. So it don't get you pregnant women. They ain't gonna give a fuck about you pregnant ass women. You know what I'm saying? Y'all pregnant ass women, they ain't gonna give a fuck about y'all. Y'all think cause y'all pregnant, they ain't gonna do nothing to you. You gonna get raped too. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get the shit beat out of you. You gonna get raped. You know, and they gonna take whatever you got. They ain't gonna give a fuck if you pregnant, and you gonna die pregnant. You know? And that's what's going on. Hey, that's the truth. That's what's happening. That's what's finna get ready to manifest. And it says, their eyes shall not spare children. So they ain't gonna give a fuck if you pregnant, and they ain't gonna give a fuck if you got kids. You know? You know what I'm saying? We just read this scripture that say, where is it? It's on here somewhere. I just ran across it. Yeah, and it says their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. You know, and it says their eyes shall not spare children. Great death coming to America. You know that?
Yes.
Yeah. Famine's finna get real bad out here. And it says, their eyes shall not spare children. You know, and it says, in Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees excellence shall be as when God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. So the same judgment that Sodom and Gomorrah got, you know, the Lord, he burned this whole fucking place up. You know, he set fire, he turned all these motherfuckers to ashes. Hey, the same thing is finna happen to this place. He gonna purify this place by fire. And he's gonna make a monument out of it. He's gonna turn this whole place into a desert. You know, and it's gonna be left as a as a monument of what not to do. You know, it's gonna be set as an example. Yeah, it's gonna be set as an example. Let me bring this scripture out real quick. This is 2nd Ezra 13 and 31. And it says, and one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another, one people against another, and one realm against another. So it's talking about race wars. You know, you're gonna have people fighting against each other, you know, which we can see that's building up today, you know, and these things is finna get ready to manifest on a whole new level. You know what I mean? And a lot of these Israelites, a lot of these Jakes scared, man. That's why they ain't really trying to fight back. You know, you got Esau, the white man, do this to our people, you know, and Jake, he just get on the camera and cry about it. You know, all this tough talk that they be putting in their music, you know, all this tough talk that our people be putting in the music. And when Esau do something, they don't wanna retaliate, you know. But then once our people do something, then they wanna do something about it. You know, they cousin get killed, what they wanna do? That same night they gonna get in the car with a whole bunch of sticks, you know, with a whole bunch of guns, and they gonna try to find the person that did it. You know, but Esau do something, hey, they gonna get on the news and cry about it, talking about why they don't love us. You know, but hey, that time is finna get ready to pass, because hey, what the Most High gonna do? He gonna put the spirit on Jake to rise up, you know, and start putting these Edomites to death. You know what I'm saying? Lord, he's gonna put that spirit to start killing this white man. You know what I mean? And that's what's going on. So you brothers look forward to all this shit happening, man, because it's picking up on a high level. It's getting ready to pick up. This next wave of unrest is gonna be. This next wave of unrest is gonna be on a new level, man. It's gonna be worse than the C-19, I'm telling you. And it's gonna keep getting worse until the kingdom come. So expect this next wave of unrest to be worse than the C-19. You know, and it's picking up, it's happening. They're already talking about summer blackouts, that blackouts is gonna come later during the summer, sometime this year. You know, and expect 2023 to have some new shit, man. 2023 is gonna be on it. It's even gonna be above all the shit that happened this year. You know, so every year this shit is gonna pick up. Every year it's gonna get worse. So you can't expect this shit to die down and not get bad. It's gonna get worse every year. It's gonna keep picking up. You know what I mean? It talks about those birth pains. You know, until that baby come, those contractions gonna keep picking up and getting worse until that baby come. You know, so you can compare that with what's going on to today. You know, the next birth pain is gonna be worse than the last one. You know what I mean? But that's what's going on, man. And let me bring this out real quick. This is Isaiah 5:29. It says, "Their roaring shall be like a lion. They shall roar like young lions. Yeah, they shall roar and lay hold of the prey, and shall carry it away safe, and none shall deliver it." So when Jake get riled up, man, hey, they're gonna be like young lions. You know, they're gonna be like young lions. They're gonna come into these suburbs. You know, they're gonna come into these rich neighborhoods. You know, and they ain't gonna show no pity against these motherfuckers. They gonna take everything. They gonna kill everybody. You know, Cause it's gonna be something that happen that these Edomites do that's gonna really that's gonna piss Jake off, you know. And it might have something to do with the kids, I don't know. You know, Esau might go into an all-black school and just start killing all the kids. You know, something gonna happen that's gonna get Jake roused up. And that spirit of that slave mentality spirit is gonna be out the window. These motherfuckers gonna want blood. They ain't gonna want to pray. They ain't gonna want to do none of that shit. They gonna want to take shit into their own hands. You know? And that's what's gonna happen. Jake finna get riled up. And Jake gonna want blood. You know, they gonna be like young lions out here. They ain't gonna spare your kids. They ain't gonna spare your wife. You know, they gonna take what they gonna take. Cause it's gonna be everybody for themselves. Edomites out here killing our people. And on top of that, you got the gas prices going up. Jake can't afford that. Got the food prices going up. Jake can't afford that either. Hey, they ain't got nothing to lose. You know? So they gonna go out here, they gonna go into these rich neighborhoods. They gonna go into these suburbs. Hey, and they gonna fuck these Edomites up. So-called white man, hey, he gonna be scared. You know? So-called white man, he gonna be scared as fuck. Yeah, but that being said, man, hey, I think I'm gonna hang it up. I'm gonna give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom.